Dozens squatters in Lartebiokorshie Town Council line here in Accra have been displaced following a fire outbreak in the area at 1 a.m. today. Witnesses and victims say they were left stranded as the community does not have reliable water supply to combat the situation. They described the outbreak as an explosive one that caused them sleep all night long. My colleague Fiese Nanaya Safo was in the community and tells us more in the following report.
It's the fourth recorded fire outbreak in less than a week since the Electoral Commission building in Sapiman, Kiosk Estate in Shiashi, and the Takoradi market stores got caught up in flames. Residents here tell me that the fires began at 1 a.m. The extent of damage is still being assessed by NADMO. In the meanwhile, right here at the area that has been cordoned off, this is one of such containers through which lots of property have been lost. Already, even before assessment is made fully, you can tell that thousands or hundreds of Ghana cedis have been lost since we determined at least one oven actively in the area. Also zooming in onto that part, you can see two cylinders, factors which could have played a crucial role when ignited by the flames as at 1 a.m. when we are told the fires first began. But perhaps the most expensive damage that have been done in these fires is what I'm told is a 3-week vehicle. As you can see, it's been burnt to a pulp, and with the interior there is almost nothing to be salvaged, from the dashboard to the seats to everything. We are going to speak with the taxi driver, the owner of this newly bought vehicle, and in fact assess how he's feeling, how are things going. You can see as he stands there, it's quite a shock on his figure.
That is I'm the rightful owner of this vehicle.
Okay, and you are?
I'm Barely Richmond, Kamiewa.
Tell us about the fires here and how all this happened.
Around maybe getting to 1 a.m. yesterday dawn, I was in my room and one of my friends, the one here, came calling me, running to my door and telling me that I should bring the car has catched fire, so I should bring out if I have a spare key, I should bring it out so that we can move the car here. At the time we got here, the fire has already catched up with the car, and it was exploding. We don't know what was exploding. Not when there was.
By explosion, what exactly do you mean by explosion?
I think in the fire we were hearing some fire, nonsense. So it was exploding. I don't know. The fire was exploding. That's what I can say. So I don't know what was exploding at that very time.
So for those of us who were not here at the time, show us, as at 1 a.m., you can see as at now there are lots of people gathered here in the neighborhood. How was the scene at 1 a.m.? What was going on?
At 1 a.m. it was very serious than this. It was very serious. There were only a few people here. When the fire was, it cannot make you even come too nearer to the fire. The fire was too huge.
So what are you doing? You are having buckets in hand trying to douse the
fire? We tried our best to off it, but our best couldn't reach anywhere. So we tried calling. Since that time, we were calling the fire service to come to our aid. By the time they got here, they also tried to do what they can do. And this is what we got as a result of that fire. This taxi has not even worked for 1 month. It just started working only 3 weeks ago. I would say this is the 3rd week that this taxi is working, and I'm even short of words.
Do you have a family that's depending on you?
I watch over a huge family. I would say that I'm the breadwinner of my family, but this is what has happened to me, and I don't know what to do even. I have sisters, I have children like 2. I have brothers. My father is no more, and I have mother and cousins too. They are all depending on me. Yeah.
So now, since this unfortunate incident, what's your fallback plan? Do you have any insurance, anything you're looking up to?
I did the insurance with the enterprise insurance. It was a premium insurance. But as at now, I don't know where to start it from and where to end it. Because I'm frustrated now. I'm really, really frustrated. I don't know where to start it from and where to end it. Because this car have not even worked for even 3 weeks. This is the 3rd week.
Was it procured with your own money?
I took a loan to buy the car.
You took a loan?
Yeah, that's the problem. Because I was saving with a bank, and I have some amount there. I went to them and told them what I wanted to do, and they also said that it was a good idea, and they helped me out with the loan. So I was about to start paying from a month when they start working.
How much money did you take?
Oh, it's almost 30,000.
30,000 cedis.
Yeah, it's almost 30,000.
And when are you supposed to pay?
They gave me almost 6 months to pay. Because according to they gave me 6 months, or getting roughly 8 months. I have to be done with the payment.
We now move to the owner of the kiosk facility here, the enterprise that's been burnt down, as you can see in our shot here. We'll be speaking to her. As you can see, that's the oven that we were talking about earlier. You can also see 2 gas cylinders of what used to be a store here. The owner is right here with me, and she would speak with me further on the matter. As you can see.
Bibi bo container na say tuo no anu
but odamu ana
dem nti ade na anu odin pa na me si
na odam
na me dem nti me sorry tinas me si ade nkura ade ambroba for ba area na omutu etu edi bo container na me ka o mitrimo se me nko na me dem nti me fa me phone na me si me frɛ me landlady na ma bi se ne se da asem na ekoso ana ansa na nti na matenase because ade ne se na ade ne jisu eye de bang se tuo no wonti me nda nti matenase keke ana me fa phone keke na me fa na me so me frɛ na bi se nti enwa na onwa adwan ba regional ana me ngasa me bie container no fast mi pie na mi se eja no kura adu we ni ewie kura nti mi pie na ana eja no ra container no
so she narrates quite a dramatic set of events. Apparently, while the fires were raging, she sleeps inside this very kiosk. She was sleeping there while it was all happening, and she says when she woke up by the sound, that sounded like gunshots due to the lot of things that were exploding. Supposedly she heard such sounds, and she thought to herself that why are armed robbers attacking us at this time of the day? It was rather fires that were going on. So it took some of the neighbors coming to tell her that your kiosk and your facility where you're sleeping is on fire before she was able to come out. And in that instant, she saw the kiosk cave in. That means she missed the fire outbreak by a second. And if not for the intervention of neighbors and others, she may have been a living casualty of the situation right here. But it was mine. Do pay na didn't see.
Me pay na me who say Johnny deli flu na by inside no. Nti ensa na me fashi me bibia no me won bibia shi me bibia shi won me ni where I want me ho na no pe when I me di die e no pe na won me ho nti me no ma nyina shi if me pie na pe na janu ram nya me adom aka me ngasa krampo me shi kan but nya me adom ana me pie because na me ngasa me pesa me pie dada ansa na me landlady no offer me happen at once na me pie ye
it o say now that way there it make esusu say ampani ampa na onema nyina go de ode da ne bibia
masesa me bibia ba bibia we pe na ka me ho
but yeah na ye ni ho no ani adaroma minim say ya de so kabit ma kire mu kakra nti enim say ntade na ntade wo ho sika na sika bot ne be sa he ne wo
sika ni de susu nyina ahye na be sa ahye kura ma je sika na wo mu no minti kan
ba ebedru sika mpempem 1000 Ghana cedis
there be 1000
nti be sa he
be 3 minutes
ana afin so you say na o afidi ade to patients near ade
nyina ni tade ni tuma ni brenda ni nyoma no e dosu ntimi bobosu nyoma no dosu mantimi amfa ba kukurampo bia wo kasa wo kwakofa wo be hyi wo honum nti nyina mantimi amfa bi we pe mpaboa no kurampo obi na ama mi mpaboa obi na ama mi we kuran obi na di maami we pe na mi di dae mi gina mi hye pioto nika we pe na mi hye asa mi bibia mi nyoma mi wa ye kasa oba o nyoma nyina ahyi nyina ahyi
nti o da hen
na mi da inside no see am your landlady no ni ho.
So she's a 37-year-old woman, and all she's saying is basically translated thus, that all she had in the world, her clothes, her oven, her everything that she had, her books, her money, that is not, she says about 300 cedis worth of money, her life savings, everything was stored in this 4-square facility, or for this 4-square kiosk here, and now it's all been burnt down to ashes. All she has in the world, she tells me as of now, is her clothes that she has here and the shoes that she showed to us, which have even been borrowed. She says she has a husband who is not in town as at the moment, and she's now trying to reach family members. It took the tenant of the building's close to give her a place to sleep last night. She's really in a desperate situation right now.
Mi jina mi yare dada because we say mi hu bi danti sisi a mi jina mi ni kapre mi ni bibia mi koji loan susu na mi yidi ye djuma nyina ya condemn mi jina
bi loan na che
nche bia ye nche ba ku pe na mi jina nyina ye we isi
sika be sa he na ye je
be se 30 million na ye we bibia e condom jimini kapre sika bi ashikura na machichiro roba mu na mi epronu ne da ho ni bibia ashi enoma oba wo nyina rice cooker ne blender ni no ma bibia antadie be chili bibia ashi ni bibia wo.
All she's asking for now is help. She says even with the kiosk, she took a loan of about 3,000 Ghana cedis. She never worked with it to even counting profits or anything. She has nothing left in the world, and she's not discriminating. Any form of help, in whichever form it comes, she'll be very grateful to accept.